Joe Catalano with an AM Quincy news update for Tuesday, July 21st. Well, Quincy firefighters will be getting new protective gear after a public announcement this morning. Officials will gather at fire headquarters on Quincy Avenue to announce that the city has received 2 new sets of protective gear for every firefighter after the current gear tested positive for forever chemicals that could cause cancer. After lengthy debate in March, the City Council approved $2.6 million to purchase the new gear after the firefighters union said it found a manufacturer that produces gear that does not contain those chemicals. The city says it will sue the manufacturer of the old gear because it was marketed as being chemical-free. The Dutch tall ship, the Oosterschelde, is scheduled to depart Marina Bay in Quincy at 8 o'clock this morning. The ship arrived last Thursday and welcomed almost 7,000 people from Friday through Sunday. The 164-foot-long ship was part of the Sail Boston parade of tall ships before coming to Quincy. It will now move on to Portsmouth, New Hampshire for 3 days of public tours and then head for Lunenburg in Nova Scotia. The death of a man whose body was found in a backyard swimming pool in Brockton yesterday morning is under investigation. Just after 10 a.m. yesterday, multiple police cruisers were gathered outside the Michael Drive home. Brockton police said officers found a man dead in the home's pool. The man's death is under investigation. The Plymouth County District Attorney's Office has now identified the victim as 31-year-old Louis Mond Augustin. The State Office of the Chief Medical Examiner will determine the cause of death. State Police, Brockton Police, and the Plymouth DA's office are investigating. Jury selection began yesterday in the trial of a Duxbury mother who strangled her 3 children while undergoing medical treatment for psychiatric problems that developed after she gave birth. The trial of Lindsay Clancy, which could take several weeks, is expected to explore the complicated and rare phenomenon of postpartum psychosis, which afflicts a very small percentage of women who develop delusions and sometimes hallucinations after childbirth. 5 jurors were selected yesterday. A total of 18 jurors, including 6 alternates, will be chosen for the trial. Clancy's lawyers and her husband say she was not responsible for her actions. Defense attorney Kevin Reddington does not dispute that she killed the children, but plans to raise an insanity defense. Prosecutors say the killings were intentional and well-planned, not the work of someone who had lost control. Clancy's husband is on the list of witnesses for both the prosecution and the defense. He has said in interviews he forgives his wife. 18 jurors, including 6 alternates, are expected to be chosen over several days for the trial in Plymouth, which is near the family home in Duxbury. Clancy and her husband filed lawsuits earlier this year accusing her medical providers of failing to properly diagnose, treat, and monitor her for a severe postpartum psychiatric condition. She spent several days at a psychiatric hospital weeks before the killings. Service will be suspended on the Red Line between Alewife and Park Street beginning today and lasting until July 30th. According to the MBTA, critical and necessary track work will take place during the time, as well as the replacement of 18 floating slabs, radio improvements, among several other upgrades. The T is replacing rails, improving support systems, and upgrading signals during the closure. While the improvements aim to enhance the system, some riders are frustrated by the temporary inconvenience. The T is focused on longer full shutdowns to make significant improvements faster, as it spends billions of dollars to improve the system. Free and accessible shuttle buses will make all stops between Alewife and Park Street. An express shuttle will be available for riders between Harvard Square and the South Station bus terminal. The commuter rail will be fare-free between Porter Square and North Station. Riders should note that regular fares should be purchased beyond Porter Square. Riders using shuttle bus service should budget ample extra time. A rider traveling to Park Street from Alewife should budget at least 70 minutes using the shuttle. Accessible van service will also be available on weekdays only between Alewife and Park Street. A rider should see station personnel to request that service. Massachusetts senators are proposing the, quote, fun agenda, a series of policy changes designed to boost nightlife, entertainment, and outdoor recreation in the state. From the tartan army to the tall ships, nightlife and community have been at the forefront this summer, highlighting the energy and enthusiasm of some Bostonians. The proposal includes measures such as allowing happy hour, extending last call, and making public drinking districts permanent. In addition, the plan suggests capping the resale price of concert tickets to make them more affordable and offering micro grants to help artists and performers host gigs. The agenda also aims to expand support for agritourism, create a state-level office of outdoor recreation, and improve access to hiking trails. A check of business news this morning. Stocks are down. The Dow dropped 307 points. The Nasdaq fell 12. The S&P lost 14. Asian stocks mostly gains. The dollar rose, the euro was up, and oil at $88 a barrel. Sports. Red Sox continue their winning ways, beating the Orioles 6-5. Play at Fenway tonight at 7:10. Weather permitting, and it looks a little iffy. The forecast from the National Weather Service for today, cloudy most of the day, but thunderstorms arrive this afternoon and rather muggy with a high today of 81. Some of the storms could be severe during the evening and nighttime hours. Lows tonight around 61. A scattered shower or storm possible tomorrow, a high of 85. Sunshine on Thursday, high 80, and a sunny 82 on Friday. For the boater today, waves 2 to 3 feet. The winds south at 10 to 15 with gusts to 20 knots and a high tide 5:52 p.m. Sunrise 5:26, sets at 8:14. I'm Joe Catalano with an AM Quincy News Update for Tuesday, July 21st.